Hello, people. How are you doing? This is Joshua, and I just want to recap on life. Well, a lot of times we get to a certain place, and it makes us question the thought: where am I going to be in the next 10 years? Where am I going to be in the next 5 years? Where am I going to be in the next 15 years? And a lot of times we just get ahead of ourselves, but you don't want to think. And you may be that type of person that think, well, how things are gonna go, how things are gonna be, but you don't want to stress yourself too much as far as how the future is going to be, because let's face it, nobody knows how the future is going to be. But however, I will say this: um, don't let the thought of you thinking about the future get to you, because what it's gonna do is, the more you think of it, the more you're going to feel stressful about it. And you're not going to have a clear understanding of how the future is going to be. Now, mind you, nobody knows how the future is going to be, not even me. But, however, there's nothing wrong with being prepared based on how the future is going to be. So, I will say, just meditate on it, pray about it. And if you have to, talk to somebody about it. Don't just keep it in, keep it to yourself or whatever. And you don't know how to, you don't know how to um explore it as far as thinking about it. There's nothing wrong with thinking about tomorrow or what tomorrow is going to bring, but you don't want to overthink it, and then you just find yourself into a fearful thought of tomorrow is going to rain, tomorrow we're going to have a end of the world series, the crazy shenanigans, and you just don't want stuff like that to get to you. However, I will say, I do want to say this too. Don't let the thought of society bring you down. Now, I'm aware of the coronavirus and what's going on in the world, and how things are looking. The schools are shutting down. People can't work. Um, People can't travel. It's a lot, I know. And people are questioning, well, when this is going to be over, when that is going to be over. And, my thing about it is, you want to do stuff, find something to do that will keep you occupied and not have you thinking about this quarantine thing, as far as when is the jobs gonna open up, when is this gonna work, when is that gonna work, all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't ever wanna find yourself overthinking about a situation, and you're wondering to yourself how things are gonna get done. And there's nothing wrong with completely thinking about how things are gonna look. I myself personally do that, but I don't allow my thoughts, or I don't overthink on how tomorrow is going to be. I just continue with my day and pray to the Lord, as all of us should. And, I just stick to my day. However, you don't want to, like I said, you don't want to stress yourself out because nobody knows how tomorrow is going to bring. Nobody knows that, not even me. So you don't ever want to, overthink on any such situations. If you feel like you want to talk about something, talk about it to anybody, like mom, dad, brother, sister. If they're older, if they're older, if they're not, then still talk to them. Still talk to them about it. And most importantly, which I know a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Um, keep God first. Same thing goes for me too. Keep God first because we're living in a time where a lot of people are not putting God first. And me, I look at myself before I look at another person saying, well, this person isn't doing this person isn't doing that. If you put in time with the Lord and just do whatever you have to do to maintain your well being or maintain your health, maintain your mindset, find yourself in a peaceful mind or whatever, or if you feel like you want to come out here and just, talk to the Lord, because I mean, it's beautiful out here, do that. Please do that. Don't ever isolate yourself in the house or just because we got this quarantine thing going on. Spend time with family, spend time with your relatives. Maybe you got some family that's out of town, maybe you got people that but you can't really see them, you can't talk to them like that for real because they're out of town. If you got iPhones, which I know everybody does, I do, FaceTime them. If you got Messenger, Facebook Messenger, whatever, contact your people, check up on them, you know, because I mean, nobody knows when this is going to be over. I don't know when this is going to be over, but as long as I know that I have a Lord and Savior who got me covered and I believe in Him, that's the only thing that matters. You don't ever worry about the quarantine thing or when is this going to end? When is that going to end? Just find something to do, Find something to occupy your time. Read a book or play a video game or watch a movie, anything. I know that, you know, most people got like internet or, um, what is it? YouTube or, Netflix or something, anything. If you got an Xbox or a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation whatever, you got movies, spend time with your family, man. Just spend some time with them. Don't just sit there and think about, oh well, this is happening in the world, that's happening in the world, and that's gonna stress anybody out. And the main thing that I want to tell everybody and anybody out there who is listening is don't ever stand this way. Don't ever, don't ever allow people to tell you what you are and what you are not. I don't care if they're your parents. I don't care if they're mom or dad. I don't care if if they think they are the perfect person in the world. If you have somebody or if you come in contact with a person that you may know or may not know, and they tell you you would never be this, you would never be that, don't listen to that. Don't give them negativity. Don't give them power because at the end of the day, those are just words. If you know you can do something in life, do it. If I know it's gonna be hard, I know you're gonna be thinking to yourself, well, when am I gonna start? When am I going? I don't know what to do or whatever. If you have to do what you gotta do it. If you feel like you gotta, just move out your parents' house, if you feel like you gotta get a car, if you feel like you just want to do something but you don't know when or how it's gonna plan out, just do it. Just go for it, man. That's what faith is all about. I learned that coming up as a child. You know, everything isn't always easy peasy. Like, this big house that I'm living in now, I wasn't always, my life wasn't always like that. So just do what you gotta do, man. Stick to whatever you're doing. Know that whatever you do, um, you do it from the heart. You don't do it for the money. You don't do it for fame or to get attention or whatever. You do it because it's a passion. You do it because that's what you choose to do, not because another person tells you to do. And most importantly, live your life. Live your life, because people around my age, people that's younger than me, people that's older than me, some people are literally stressed and dealing with. I know it's somebody out there that's dealing with depression. They're stressed about what's going on in the world, and because of the virus or whatever. Which I understand is everybody's supposed to be aware of that, but don't let the fact of the coronavirus outbreak get you all spooked up and stuff. And a backstory about that, um, there's actually a rumor, which is true, that the government was actually responsible of releasing the coronavirus. Some people say that China did it. I'm not quite sure. I'm not trying to get all into it, but thought I put that out there in the video. But to all my people, stay encouraged, stay well, stay healthy, stay safe. Um, sanitize your hands, don't touch your face, and just stay prayed up, man, because this time is crazy, and I just thought I put this info out there because I know everybody isn't aware. It's just something that I wanted to do, not because another person told me to do it. But yeah, this is AJ Series signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Look at that sunset though. Look at that sunset though. Love y'all people. Peace.